Welcome to the Black Line Podcast. We're your hosts, Lex and Dom. And today we have a special guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Felicia Renee, or Felicia Hawkins. I'm the owner of Felicia Renee Consulting, where we specialize in credit restoration, business formation, business credit, tax preparation, and all that good stuff.
That's good. How did you get started at your business?
I started with my business because of myself. I didn't have good credit. It was hard for me to, get an apartment, get a car, anything that I wanted or needed. I needed a co-signer for, and that got tiring. So I really didn't focus on it or worry too much about it until I became a mom. And then once my son was born and I was put in a situation where, I had to move. And at that time I wasn't able, to move under my own name. I needed a co-signer. And that's what opened my eyes and saying something has to be done. So I looked up credit, a repair company. I went through them, and then I said, hey, this is, I can see myself doing this. Like, how do I get started? I did the proper courses. I had mentors. I did a lot of courses. I have certifications and stuff. And once I've learned that, I just said, hey, I'm going to do this and turn it into a business, which actually grew into other things, business formation and tax preparation are added services. But we're known for credit restoration.
That's good. What 3 specific goals did you set for yourself for this year?
For this year? Because this year is over in my mind.
I know it's
in
over.
Business mind, 2022 is going. We working on 2023. Right. So, but for this year, my goal was to grow my business, to help as many, help as many families as I can, especially people of color like us that we don't know about credit. Trust, we don't. It wasn't taught in schools. Our parents probably never brought it up. If I could even think back, my mom never brought up to me about credit. So I know that we have to teach it, and I feel like it's my duty to do that, and that's what my business stands for, is to help. So definitely help others and our people with, getting their credit together, credit education, helping them with their credit, and what else? Just like building my business, getting my business out there, get it known so that we're able to help as many as we can. And I did do one goal, was to get one of our clients into their new home, and we did that. Actually, I think like 2 months ago. If y'all look on my page on Instagram at Felicia Renee Consulting LLC, it's on there. A married couple. They just closed on their home, a beautiful home, and it was us. We were able to get their credit together and for them to purchase their home, and they got their home. So we did do that goal. So I'm really hyped. I'm really excited about that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think I remember. I liked it. Yeah.
Yes, I was really excited and happy. The process was, a process, but once we got it, it was really smooth sailing.
That's great. When you first started your business, did your family and friends support you?
Yes and no. I do have a few supporters in my family. My number one supporter is my boyfriend and of course my son. And he's 6, so teaching him about credit, or it, really isn't nothing but me being able to show him and, let him know like mommy has a business, and let him know what I do is, a blessing of its own. But as far as family, little to none. Friends, yes and no. I don't want to say no. I mean, it really depends, but I do have support. But not as many as I wish I had. I did hear, you're not gonna find your support in your family or your friends. Are gonna find it to strangers, and that's sad to say, but it's true. It is true. But I don't let that bother me. I show them what I can do, and now my family's actually. One of my mom's church members actually came to her and thanked her for my services. And I'm like, my mom's like, what? Like, what did she do? And I'm like, Mom, I told you plenty of times, but it actually took, a church member or someone that she knew to hear that her child, helped her with her credit, and, it's really a business. And like, I'm really out here doing, um, I'm really out here doing it. I can actually say that.
I feel you. If you was to give advice to anyone looking to start their own business, what advice would it be?
Start. Just do it. I didn't hesitate. I went in without knowing much about, how to form, how to get an LLC, the EIN done, nothing about a logo. I did not know that starting a business is a lot of work. It's, I do work a full-time job, and I also manage my business. And my business is 24 hours, and my full-time is like, 9 to 5, if that. So running a business is a lot of work, with content, with emailing, with promoting. Like me, like you said, with the support, I was looking for others to go and pass out my cards or wear one of my pins or just tell people about it. But when I realized, like, yes, it was happening, but not as much, I had to do something, and I had to become my own billboard. So I started off with one sweatshirt with my business logo and the information on the back, and that's what I would wear, and everything. And I would just leave my cards and stuff around, but you just have to do it. You can't be scared. And I know that I talk about that a lot because a lot of my fears, which is, you would think that, yes, I do talk to clients over the phone, but when it comes to like lives and stuff like that, I don't do, because it's fear. Like this, I was so nervous. I told you, like, I'm so nervous, like, but once I do it, I'm cool. So I guess that would be a 2023 goal, is for me to be on, show more of my face. You don't see much of me. So this should be a blessing to y'all, because you don't really see me. You see posts, you see pictures, you see tags, you'll see whatever, but you don't see me live. And I think that's what I really need to do to draw. And well, my clients see me, they talk to me, but I don't talk out there. You know what I mean? So I have to
feel you. Public speaking.
Yes, public speaking. And I actually took that in college. I don't know how I passed with B. Glory to God, but I hate speaking. Not hate, I'm just nervous. It's amongst a whole bunch of people. But yeah.
I say we all get nervous
Right.
for speaking, because you looking at other people's reactions. So
yeah, but I just do it, and when I do it, I feel great.
That's good. How has COVID affected you, your family, and your business?
When COVID struck, I was doing home calls. I could say it stopped the home calls. I got into Zoom. I recently just got into Zoom. a few months ago, I should say. So instead of doing home calls, I was doing a lot of phone calls, like just using the phone. But then, talking to my boss friends, I have friends that have own their business too. They need to use Zoom. Like they kept telling me we need to use Zoom. Even my little sister was like, use Zoom. And you would think I would know how to use it because being in college, I was in college during COVID and we were on Zoom. So you would think I would know how to use it, how to set it up, but no. And again, that's talking face to face with someone. Like I said, fear stopped me from that, but I did it. That's the only way not only way, I haven't done house calls since COVID. So Zoom is really right now the only way. So I can say I'm stepping out of my fear.
That's good.
But COVID didn't, as far as it didn't really stop anything. I want to say it did slow down business a lot because people were getting out of work. And the customer, some clients that we had, and I fixed their credit. Unfortunately, it affected that because they, things happen. During COVID, people were losing jobs. They were out of work. Some didn't know when they were going back to work. Some just literally had to save what they had because they didn't know what was next. So that affected. But once everything came back, things are starting to look better.
That's good. And besides your Facebook, what else can people find you at on social media?
You can find us on Instagram at Felicia Renee Consulting LLC. Facebook is the same, Felicia Renee Consulting LLC. And my website, www.thecreditnutritionist.com is the website. So you can find us on any of those platforms, Facebook or Instagram.
What are 3 things you plan on changing about your business for 2023? Well, improving, not changing, but improving.
Improving is to I want to improve, like I said, lives, being more talkative, more like putting myself out there. Because that's basic, like, I see a lot of people say, social media is, to help your business, get your social media out there to help your business. But it's like, I have to show face too. And I'm hard on myself about that. Like, I have to show face, whether it's a pre-recorded video or if I'm sitting on live just talking to myself. I need to do it. So that's one of the things. What else? Besides doing lives, promoting my business, marketing out there, vending. Even though I just offer services, it's not like I'm selling things, I'm selling a service. So, when you vend, people go out to shop. They want to see what others have. They want to see, but, don't let that stop you because you're a service. You have to go out and promote your service and let other people know that you are here and let them know about your services. So I am looking to do a lot of vending, to get my business out there. And the third one will just continue to not give up. Don't get discouraged. Every business owner, they're lying if they tell you that they never gotten discouraged or felt like wanting to give up. If they say that they didn't, then they're lying. Because I have it. I've had it. People said that, they wanted to quit. But I didn't quit. I've been told to quit. And for what? I didn't as bad as I wanted to, as discouraged as I have gotten. in the past, I haven't. I haven't quit. I kept going, and I told myself, had I had quit, my clients who brought that home a few months ago, I don't want to say they wouldn't have gotten it, but I would have never gotten that opportunity for them to become my clients and for them to see what my services are in order for them to help, in order for us to help them get their home. So I look at things like that.
It only take one.
Huh?
It only take one.
Yeah, it only takes one, and now I got, the motivation and the fire to keep, that keeps me going. My son keeps me going. I started my business because of, my son. I want to be home and have that freedom and stuff. So I'm actually working more on that for my business, so I'm able to, have that freedom and stuff like that.
That's good. I know he happy to get to see you more often.
Yeah, he does. He gets to see me a lot. He has ran in consultations in the office, even though my door is shut. Boom, the door is open. I'm in the middle of a conversation. He'll say hi, ask his question, and he run back out. And like that, being a mom and running a business, things happen. So, I try to keep things as settled and professional as possible, which I am. I'm that naturally, but when you have a little one, you just don't know. You don't know.
I understand. But thank you for allowing me to interview you. It was a pleasure.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for, finding me. I appreciate it. So I'm looking forward to doing another one. I'm going to talk a little bit about credit, and, for those who don't know, maybe I'll drop a few little things, a few little gems, and everything, but I'm looking forward to it. So thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome.